Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. Let's hop right into this video. Hey ladies, okay, first things first, I'm going to be putting the top of my hair into a ponytail. So you guys know I dyed my hair like 2 weeks ago. I tried to dye it black, and now this evening I tried to dye it copper and it came out like this. So I know it's a little botch, but you know, let me live, okay? So I'm putting my top hair into a ponytail. I've already braided my back in, and this is where we're going to start with the quick weave first. Alright, so I'm going to start with my $1.99 black caps that you can get from your local beauty supply store. So I'm going to start with those, and I am going to be doing one at a time because I am going to use two. So I'm going to be doing one at a time. I'm going to be pulling it over like you're doing the ball cap method for a frontal wig or something like that. You're just going to pull it all the way over your ears, and then we're going to use the scissors to cut out your ears. So then that way when you're spraying the glue and all of that, you know, your ears aren't stuck in the cap. Okay, so here's me putting on the second one, you guys. This S word is tight, okay? This is very tight. This part is very, very tight. So I think you should work fast on cutting out the ear tabs. So then that way, once you cut the ear tabs, you can get it moving on up. But this part is really tight. So you're just going to cut out the ear tabs on both sides again, just like how we did the first time. Okay, ladies, now I'm going to be taking my thread and needle, and I'm just going to be sewing down the perimeter of the braids. You guys, I did brush, and I did not have no back mirror, so I kind of was just guessing and feeling around. I definitely highly suggest that you use a back mirror and make sure that you're getting every braid onto the perimeter, because I did not, and so it came out a little crazy, but it all worked out in the end. But yeah, just take your time with this part. Just keep sewing. Make sure you tie your knot at the end, and yeah, just make sure you hit every braid on the perimeter. Now, just for some more extra security, I take my Got to Be glue spray and just spray all over the braids, everywhere that you sewed at, you know, just so that way the cap is just a little bit more secured in the middle to where you didn't sew at. Okay, now I'm just going to be cutting off all the loose cap. Make sure that you're taking your time, ladies. I usually do one cap at a time, so I would highly suggest doing one cap at a time. But yeah, just take the scissors and cut everything off that you did not sew. Now I'm going to be taking this protective barrier, and I'm just going to be, I think it's called Wonder Wrap or something like that. And I'm just going to be putting it all over my braids, all over my cap. Really all over your cap, because your braids is underneath the cap. But all over your cap, you know, this is your protective barrier between the glue and your hair. I'm just going to blow dry all of that. Make sure that it is dry. Now I'm just going to be taking my 2 packs of bundles from Organique. Of course, y'all know they were affordable, $9.99 a piece. So this is what I'm going to be using to do my quick weave. Okay, so first off, I start by measuring the hair, making sure that the hair piece is long enough to go to side, making sure you're covering each braid. If y'all can see my little peep out on my braids on the side. That's why they said take your time to sew that cap on, ladies, okay? But yeah, so then I'm just going to glue the track on top. I usually use a 30-second one. I showed you 2 types of glue. I use the 30-second glue, bond glue, because it dries faster, but the Salon Pro definitely holds a little stronger in my opinion. So now I'm just going to be taking that track that I put the glue on, and I'm just going to be gluing it down from side to side. Of course, this process is very simple, and then once you place it on there, I'm going to get the blow dryer and put it on high heat, and I'm just going to be blow drying the track. You blow dry the track probably about 3 to 4 seconds or so, I say, and then I'm going to take my spritz bottle. I'm going to take some spritz and just spray over the track. It just provides an extra security for me. I've seen a lot of hairstylists, licensed hairstylists do it, and I watched that on somebody else's YouTube channel, so I definitely found it helpful too when doing quick weaves. Okay, so this is what the back should look like when you're finished gluing it up. Yes, the glue got a little messy. Of course, y'all could not see the back. I did not have a back mirror, but it's going to get covered, so just relax. So now I'm just going to be taking my hair out of the top ponytail, and I'm just going to be separating the hair that I want to cover the tracks. This is a leave out method. This is not a not leave out method. I will do one of those for y'all for my channel if y'all would like. So make sure you let me know in the comments if you would like that video. So yeah, here I'm just separating the hair, you know, over my track to make sure I cover everything. Now I'm going to be taking what I do have left in my little Chi bottle. I've been holding on to this thing forever. Because I'm telling you, I don't really flat iron my hair and stuff. But, okay, so yeah, I'm going to put this all over my hair. So then that way it's just a little bit more easier to flat iron. Because, y'all, my hair gets super, super frizzy, super, super easy. Now I'm just going to be taking my hot comb to try to go over. Oh, not even my hot comb. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to be taking my meltdown stick or whatever you want to call it. Your wax stick. Yeah, your wax stick. And I'm just going to be putting that all over the top of my hair. So then that way. Dang, the dryer is being rude. I'm just going to be taking that. Taking it all on the top part of my hair just to smooth it down and really get it defined, you know, to holding or covering the tracks. Then I'm going to be taking my hot comb and going over where I put the wax stick at. You know, really want to get your roots with the hot comb. Then I'm just going to be taking my flat iron and just going over the ends to make sure it's straight. Like I said, y'all, I didn't use enough product, I don't think, as in, like, I used the Chi, but I really need a good hair protectant spray. So if y'all know any, please list some in the comments below. But I didn't get any good, you know, hairspray, but it still came out okay. So it's a little frizzy, but it's working, you know. So now I'm just going to be carving out the little front pieces that I want, you know, in the front of my hair. I think it's super cute. I'm also just going to be brushing out my edges just to make sure I don't slick that up in my ponytail. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my olive styling gel that I did get out of the Dollar Tree. Y'all, it's definitely a gem, so go and get that. It really works for me. So I'm just going to be applying that all over the place where I want to put my ponytail at. And then I'm going to be using it a little bit to smooth down my edges, so then that way it just, you know, lays. Now, once I got my ponytail smoothed down, I am just going to part my hair in 3 sections, and I'm just going to braid it. Then once you get done braiding it, I place a small rubber band at the end. That way the braid holds. Now I'm going to be taking this piece of foam wrapper and I'm just going to be wrapping it around the braid. Ladies, make sure you're taking your time and wrapping this tightly. Then once you get to the end, you just place a little glue on the leftover wrap that you have and then seal it onto the braid, and that way it's covered completely. Okay, so this is what your hair should look like after you wrap it, y'all. This looks a mess. I look like that girl Nicole. Okay, so you just gonna wrap this second bundle around. I do not braid. Not braid, Lord, excuse me. I do not glue the hair around my ponytail, only for the simple fact that y'all don't really keep these hairstyles in too long. So I knew I was gonna probably have to redo my ponytail. So I just went ahead and just wrapped it around tightly. I promise y'all, if you wrap it around tightly and then wrap the around the band, you know, your rubber band at the top tightly, I promise you it'll stay. Okay, so this clip is me wrapping the end. Like I was telling you ladies, if you wrap it tightly, I promise you it will stay. So I'm just going to take a little Gotta Be spray since I'm wrapping the last piece and making sure that it sticks on there. So I'm just going to keep spraying that a couple times, and then I promise you ladies, you're good to go. All right, ladies, and that concludes the video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Tell a friend to come to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you ladies soon.